It finally happened. The Dallas Mavericks have officially fired general manager Nico Harrison, who made one of the dumbest trades you will ever see a day in your life, trading away a generational talent and Luka Doncic for injury-prone Anthony Davis, good 3-and-D player in Max Christie, and to this day he would still defend this trade. Which really sucks for Mavericks fans is Mark Cuban had just sold off the majority stake of the Dallas Mavericks, and then ownership signed off on the deal to trade away Luka Doncic. Now, funny enough, I literally just uploaded an article literally about this yesterday, and literally the next day, Nico Harrison gets fired for his just lunacy in trading away Luka Doncic in a trade that literally most people thought when it came out that Shams had gotten hacked. I mean, dude, they were just in the NBA Finals. They have one of the best players in the world. Why would they ever trade him away? And at the most they got of it was one measly first-round pick. But Nico Harrison on multiple fronts had mentioned that this was to win now, but he trades away a guy who is 25 years old for a 32-year-old. I don't get that at all. And then, not that I don't get them firing Nico Harrison, but it's like he literally had this whole entire quote-unquote plan, even if it was a just straight up just unserious plan. You gave him 9 months to figure all of this out. But the overall trade was what? Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a 2029 first-round pick. Rob Pelinka. It's all stemmed from him just being in a casual coffee shop, having a conversation with Nico Harrison, and just absolutely finessing him, even somehow talking him out of trading away. Austin Reeves has been phenomenal this season. He's been one of the best number 2 options in all of basketball. I mean, the Mavericks had their whole entire starting 5. They had Luka Doncic, their do-it-all guy. They had their Robin and Kyrie Irving. They had 2 ferocious defenders in P.J. Washington and Derrick Jones Jr. with good 3-point upside. Perfect lob threat in Derek Lively II and Daniel Gafford. They had guys that could come off the bench and provide you instant offense, you know? The Jaden Hardys of the world, Tim Hardaway Jr.'s. We're talking at points Dante Exums, and he threw that all away. The Mavericks that season, mind you, had the 8th best offensive rating at 117, the 15th best net rating at 2.1, and the 18th best defensive rating at 114.9. They were scoring the 7th most points per game at 117.9, and allowing the 13th most at 113. This wasn't a great team, but, dude, you had a very good functioning offense, a middle-of-the-pack defense, which Mavericks fans were just, at the very least, clamoring for. And you gave that all away. And the other sad part is Nico Harrison also underestimated Mavericks fans' love for Luka Doncic. Like, he mentioned that he didn't understand just how much Luka meant to the Mavericks and how much love they had for Luka Doncic, even at points having a quote-unquote, like, funeral and having caskets and having this and that and roses. Like, he had left us, but no. He was still with us, thankfully. Yeah, and then there's the whole Quentin Grimes for Caleb Martin swap, and Caleb's just recently been back in rotation, and Quentin Grimes, his ascension with the 76ers has been nothing short of just amazing. He's going to get absolutely paid in the offseason. But wait, there's more. Nico Harrison, that is, lucked into getting the first overall pick after the play-in thing and this, that, and the third. Drafting Cooper Flag, and then for the first couple of games, he's playing him at point guard, and people are like, oh, what's going on with Cooper Flag? Well, the guy won, reclassified, so he's right now supposed to be a freshman at Duke University, and the year before that, he's supposed to be a senior in high school, and you're playing out of position. Now, finally, recently, they've been starting D'Angelo Russell. Yesterday, they started Brandon Williams just to ease some playmaking responsibilities off of Cooper Flag, who's still getting used to the NBA. He really has a lot on his plate, you know, generational talent, this, that, and the third. Like, he has a lot to, back up, you know, and show his expertise. And then Nico Harrison plays him out of position, and yeah. But also when Nico Harrison's playing, unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to see the fruits of it. Also, because he traded away Luka Doncic, which was idiotic. But 2, because of the fact that they couldn't stay healthy. Kyrie Irving tore his ACL. Anthony Davis injured himself in his first game against the Rockets. And then Anthony Davis is currently injured right now as well. And I'll be honest, this team isn't terrible. Like fully healthy, it's what? Kyrie Irving. You're seeing your choice at center of either Gafford or Lively. You're seeing Max Christie at the two. You're seeing PJ Washington. Like it's not a terrible team. You're seeing Cooper Flag. I mean, overall, let's put this in order. It's like going out of order. You're probably seeing a starting lineup of Kyrie Irving, Max Christie, Cooper Flag, PJ Washington, and your choice of either Daniel Gafford or Derek Lively the second. But I mean, dude, it's just brutal, man. The Mavericks, what Mavericks are now, after the loss yesterday against the Bucks, they are 3-8. Two of those wins have come against the Washington Wizards. And before yesterday's game, they had a second to last record in the West, which I think is still the case because they lost. They were 24th in net rating at negative 6.2. They were 29th in offensive rating at 103.7. At least for Nico Harrison, though, they were 4th in defensive rating at 109.9. Unfortunately for him, though, like I mentioned, Kyrie and AD are still injured. And the Mavericks are only averaging a, league worst 106.5 points per game this season. Defense wins championships. Well, if you can't score, you can't see the fruits of that labor, unfortunately. All while Luka Doncic and the Lakers are 8-3 without LeBron and Reeves, who just came back yesterday, being in and out of the lineup. And when healthy, Reeves has been great as second option and primed to get close to a max extension. Who talked Nico Harrison out of acquiring Austin Reeves? You guessed it, Rob Pelinka. Before yesterday's game, Luka was averaging a video game-like 40, 11, and 9 on 50, 30, 79 splits on 63% true shooting and pretty comfortably in the MVP conversation with his new team after just inking a 3-year, $165 million extension with the Lakers in the offseason. All while the Mavericks have a bevy of injuries, Luka, he's just ascended into just incredible play. Quentin Grimes is still flourishing with the 76ers. Cooper Flag still trying to figure out the NBA. Taz is being now the franchise guy after just giving up the franchise guy. Still recovering from that. Mavericks fans are a guy they loved more than life. Luka Doncic just mere 9 months ago. And there's a ton on the shoulders of one man in particular because of all of this. And his name, you guessed it, Nico Tyrone Harrison. Just absolutely brutal. Mavericks fans, I don't know how y'all go through this. I mean, it's brutal, man. It's just brutal at this end of the day. Like Klay Thompson, man, this man got a lot going on in his life. He's been struggling mightily this season. Cooper Flag, like I mentioned, getting used to the NBA. It's just Kyrie Irving's injured. Luka Doncic has been amazing. Lakers have been really good this season. Again, without LeBron, Raymond James, and Anthony Davis is still injured. Kyrie Irving tore his ACL. Like, Mavericks fans, how the hell do y'all do it? Don't worry. Nico Harrison left them with a 2029 first-round pick because of your obsession with Anthony Davis as, his time with Nike. So, yeah. So, the overall letter, I know I had that on for a while, but let me just read into it. Dear Mavericks family, on May 30th, 2024, the Dallas Mavericks won the Western Conference Championship. We came up short in the NBA Finals, but we agreed our future was bright. As fans of this franchise, you have every right to demand a commitment to success from us. No one associated with the Mavericks organization is happy with the start of what we believe would be a promising season. You have high expectations for the Mavericks, and I share them with you. When the results don't meet expectations, it's my responsibility to act. I made a decision to part ways with General Manager Nico Harrison. Through the majority of the 25-26 season remains to be played, and I know our players are deeply committed to a winning culture. This decision was critical to moving our franchise forward in a positive direction. I understand the profound impact these difficult last several months have had. Please know that I'm fully committed to the success of the Mavericks. Thank you for the support. Thank you for holding us accountable. And thank you for your passion and for your patience. You deserve transparency and a team that reflects your spirit. Our goal is to return to winning basketball to Dallas and win championships. Our family is committed to that mission and to continue to invest in Dallas and the Mavericks' future. Please join me and continue to cheer on our players and supporting all of those who work to make this organization the best it can be. Go Mavs. Thank you, Patrick. That is Mavericks owner Patrick Dumont. Nico Harrison, brother. Long story short, it's over.